Well, we made it to Galaxy Toys and we killed some things and we almost got killed again ourselves, but we made it. So that is a thing we did and we can do. And we're probably going to die a lot more because there's a lot of very powerful enemies in here. And I don't know how long this recording session is going to go for. I was planning to go to the grocery store, but it doesn't look like it's going to be open for much longer. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow instead. Because I've got breakfast and I don't really need anything else, particularly tonight. So might as well do it tomorrow, now that I'm recording and having fun anyway, right? Having fun getting my ass beat, yeah. Because that's loads of fun. You play video games for fun, damn it, you?
I guess it hasn't figured it out.
Figured what out?
I can make it move for you.
Huh?
Of course you can.
You're from the dream, the first of the Xehanorts.
I'm so honored you remember me.
What number is he in the organization? Is he number 13? Is he number 12?
No, he can move.
Way cool.
Look out!
Because he's definitely not number 1. That's Master
One
Xehanort.
heart's shadows fill the emptiness of another. See how they bring him to life? Like heartless and nobodies, they fit together.
Enough! Why are you doing this?
There's a darkness we are missing and must reclaim. The way hearts connect in this world can provide us with a clue. So we made a copy of the world, and then pulled those hearts apart. I wonder how you'll handle the strain.
Wait! What does that mean?
Don't let me down.
What does that mean? Is he talking about Shion already here?
Buddy, what is going on? Is this toy a friend or foe?
What do you
We've
think?
got our answer.
Yeah, if the Heartless know how to do it, there's no reason you can't.
Do what? Huh? Really?
Tune into an entirely different game. That's what we're gonna do. We don't need Kingdom Hearts anymore. We're gonna go giant mech fights instead. Which, honestly, it's probably the weakest part of this world, but it's also kind of cool. So I'm not gonna complain too much. Because we can do this, and we're also safe in here, which is another very important thing, is that we do not actually take damage on Sora as long as we're in these things. So I'm going to keep that as a positive. Now, going back to lore questions, because that is much more interesting than any gameplay-related issues we might be having right now, which actually this is going fairly well so far. I was talking about a thing. Oh yeah, Young Xehanort. Which number actually is he in the true Organization 13? Because he's not 1, because that's Master Xehanort. He's not 2 or 3, because those are Ansem and Xemnas. I just so happen to know due to... I don't know what, actually. I think it might have been research, more like Googling, for the top 20 video. That's still not released by the time of this video's publishing. Or recording, for that matter. Of course, if it's not released by the time it's published, it's definitely not released by the time this is recorded. I know I have special attacks, by the way. I probably should be using those. So, Xigbar is number 4. So that means Xigbar is more important than Young Xehanort, at least in like a hierarchy sense. Or a I joined first sense, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. So, let's Danger Dash into you. That doesn't really deal that much damage. I need a blue... I need a blue suit again. Can I get a blue suit? Or a purple one? Purple ones are also good. We can also just tackle, which is a lot more useful. Okay, you don't have a lot of HP, but as I recall, you have a very powerful attack. So please do give me that. Or you can just die. Wait. Eject? Because I would very much... an instant death! Okay, never mind. I wanted to switch and then I died. I got water boost and I leveled up. Did I level up in the first try? I might have leveled up in the first try, I don't know. Also, yeah, so actually using the triangle abilities makes this a fuck of a ton easier because I can literally explode everything around me, and it's kind of wonderful, honestly. Because, do you see this? Do you see the amount of damage I'm doing to everything around me? This is so much easier! And I can immediately go into the purple one and just keep going. This one has cannons, which only deal a lot of damage if you don't fire them into what is effectively a wall. So all that being said, I think we're right about back at the point where we were at. And last episode we had a lot of... It has a lot of wind-up time though. And it's also prone to missing, apparently. Last episode we had a lot of cutscenes, so having a bit more gameplay this episode might not be a bad idea. Also, I don't have a huge amount of time to just be fucking around and not be actually producing any interesting stuff for... Oh! There's one right behind me! Okay, that was a thing. I keep missing. I need a blue one again. The blue ones are good. The purple ones deal most damage, the blue ones are good, the red ones are shit. That's pretty much like the balance between them. Because the red ones tackle, which deals less damage and also makes you vulnerable for their attacks because you're literally right next to them. To be honest, that wasn't that difficult.
Being controlled? He wasn't just switched into battle mode by accident?
Buzz?
It's nothing.
I'm confused. That guy in the black coat, did he say he made a copy of the real world? What's that mean?
It probably means they split this world in two.
Because Dream Drop was so fun.
Us and the other. Only one of the worlds is real, and the other is just really convincing.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. You're from a video game. Well, maybe in your game, that's how things work. But here in reality, you can't split worlds.
Huh? Well,
This is ridiculous.
hey,
Woody, let's go.
I admit, it does sound just a little far-fetched. But say we have been taken to some kind of alternate world. That would explain why your laser's real.
That
And
it does.
Is it really that crazy? Worse than evil emperors and protecting the galaxy? Any of that ring a bell?
Point taken. But that just means these strangers are part of the delusion. And I say it's time we parted ways and went home.
Thought we were friends, not strangers.
look, I get that it seems weird. But we know something's wrong with this place. We should stick together.
Sora's right. They helped with the intruders, so they might help find our friends. They have been there for us so far. You can't deny that. Come on. Every toy deserves a fair shake. Am I right?
Tell it to that toy over there.
Sheriff, sir! Rex has just been dino-napped!
What's that?
I think it will be toy napped.
My men saw him get hauled up to the second floor, sir. And Ham and the aliens are MIA.
Come on. We have got to find them.
Please.
That
let
we
us
do.
know.
After some exploration.
Well, Buzz? Do you really think we can save our friends on our own? We didn't get very far before. We gotta take all the help we can get.
Don't worry. Sora can be reckless,
What?
and Donald grumbles a lot.
It's true.
But you can trust him.
It is true.
It's true.
Huh? He does?
See, they don't seem bad. Am I right, Buzz?
Okay, fine. We do need the extra help.
I've said this
just so
before.
We're clear. I remain skeptical about this. I'll work with you till we find our friends.
Oh.
Sure, Buzz.
Okay.
Shut up.
Thanks for the help, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
My troops will return to the field, sir.
I've said this before, but Sora, Donald, and Goofy really feel like friends in this game, and that is a first.
Rather tricky.
Too bad we're not strapped to a rocket, huh?
Hey, think we could use that?
Oh. It's perfect. Come on, guys.
I was talking about something before this cutscene interrupted me, and for the life of me,
Hurry, Sora!
I can't remember what. That's what this kind of game does, is when you're talking about something, you end up forgetting what you were talking about, and then you start talking about something entirely different. It's not really very conducive to my style of commentary, I am aware, but I just love this game, okay? Just let me have this. It's pretty much what it comes down to. I think we're going to do a bit of exploration before we move on with the plot, necessarily speaking, just because there is a lot of stuff. God damn it! Just because there's a lot of stuff around here to be collecting. Doesn't this give you something if you hit it enough? This looks like something that would give you something if you hit it enough. Maybe not. Apparently not. So I was talking about organization and how I think young Xehanort, which is very much one of the more powerful members, is probably one of the lowest ranking ones, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. This is not where I want to go at all. Can I leave this place again? This is where we need to go for the story progression, but I would very much like to use the green path instead. Just because that leads to a chest which I think has a pretty good item in. I don't know what item is in this chest, but I remember there's a... Cough. I'm sorry. Hope that wasn't too loud. Oh. Turns out it's not actually that good. It's just a minigame that you need to get Okay, never mind. I remember there was a chest. Apparently there's two chests. Neither of them was worth it at all. I think we have to go to the second floor, which presumably is the one with the 2 on it. Yeah, because we get enemy. Oh, no. That is bad news. The one with the green circle. I hit you, I pirate ship. That is the best strategy we have. Hitting the thing with the green circle, and then summoning the giant-ass pirate ship to just murder our enemies with. And actually, our score is going up fairly quickly as well. We might actually get a new record here, which would be kind of neat. We just about didn't. I'm not going to bother with you. I'm just going to use magic against you, because I don't trust myself not to get hit. And now I can't use Meow Meow anymore. Oh, I could have just probably jumped into that one, eh? Yeah, I definitely could have. And that's probably the best idea to just generally do. Stay inside of these Actually, immediately eject into this one. Because, as I said, the blue ones are the best for one very, very easy reason. Let's go find some Heartless too. Hello! Oh, we can fly with those. I forgot about that as well. Which button is... Blast? Oh, it's R2. I forgot how to use the blaster, which is the most basic way of dealing damage with these things, so not exactly unimportant. But yeah, this is a lot easier. This is probably the best way to grind in the early game, because you're safe, you can deal a lot of damage very quickly, and you can just absolutely annihilate those enemies. So if you want to grind early game, Toy Box. Maybe just in general. Go to Toy Box for grinding.
Rex!
Rex is fully green. How is it
Where'd he go?
red and purple dragon
It's
tail?
on.
Yes. He just...
Do you guys hear something?
What's that?
Something
I'm gonna die. I don't think we have max suits for this. I think this is a purely we have to fight this. That's not good.
Buzz, you sure?
If it wanted to play nice, then it should have stayed away from my friends.
I like how Buzz gives these uneasy looks of, I'm fighting toys that are being controlled, and I don't really want to fight them because he's being controlled as well, and he knows how it feels. And I kind of like that. And this should deal a shit ton of damage. Okay, not as much as I would have thought. I didn't even have a chance. Okay, let's do that differently, because that certainly didn't work out for me. Let's look around just to see if there's a Mech around. If there's a Mech around, that's going to make things so much easier. There probably won't be, I know. Probably shouldn't start relying on them too much, because the boss fight's going to have one, and the worlds after this aren't. There's one around here. We're going to be using it. It's a red one that's not ideal, but it's a Mech, which means... I mean, I'm going to assume that if you're fighting a boss fight and they give you access to a Mech, the boss fight is probably balanced for you to be using them. I'm just going to run the fuck away, because if that thing takes out a Mech that easily, I don't want to know what it does to little old Sora over here. So can we please get another one of... Yeah, no. Doesn't look like there's any other Mechs around here. I think they're called Geigers, not Mechs, but let's be honest. They're just Mechs. Yeah, there's only the one, which is a bit too bad, really. I guess we just focus on one at a time. And I'm thinking this might not be the best shot lock to be using against a single target. I also like how they barely even animate. Hey, a chest. Maybe that's useful. Actually, not entirely useless. Maybe I should be using summons? Look, I don't know. All I know is that so far things aren't necessarily going exactly my way. But maybe if I can get Shooting Star Keyblade transformation. No, that might help. That wasn't okay. That is problematic. I'll be honest. That is problematic. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about this. Okay, that is how we take these out. Shot lock them. That worked very well. A lot better than the Olympus Keyblade. That's only one of them though, and now I'm out of focus. So
It can't be.
next up is Meow Meow, but that didn't really work out for me now, did it? So far this attempt is going much better. I've already almost taken out the first of the monsters, and I haven't even taken damage yet. Being able to actually use this dash ability side to side, as I just realized I can do that, makes this fight a lot easier, admittedly. Fully using the mechanics as the game gives them to you Turns out, actually, very, very important to do in a semi-boss fight. It's kind of like a mini-boss fight. It's not quite a boss fight, obviously, but it's close enough. And if you're going to tackle me, let's tackle you in return, and we get Speed Slash. No idea what that actually does, but there you go. Turns out that fight's actually very easy. Also, I had like a 10-minute break. That might have helped as well.
What's this? Oh no! What did I do?
You didn't do anything. None of you ever do anything. I do all the fucking work around here.
Great? Really? Would you say I was impressive?
Very impressive, Rex. We couldn't look away.
Hooray! Oh, that
Because it was
makes me so
horrifying.
happy. Were you watching too? Did you see what I did? I was going for fearsome, but I
Listen,
think I
Rex,
might have actually
would
achieved
you-
something close to
Earth to
terrifying.
Rex.
Do you know where the others were taken?
What do you mean? Did something bad happen?
Back to square one.
Oh, great.
Not quite. You've got one friend back.
Sarge, have you
Like,
got a scout?
having one friend is better than having no friends.
Sir, one of my men just located Ham forward of our position in babies and toddlers. The corporal was debriefing him, but something must have gone wrong. All radio contact has been lost.
Wait, you have a radio?
Anything more specific we can go on?
Right before I lost contact, I heard music with some sort of sonic interference.
Music?
You think it could be the Heartless?
As we discussed, Heartless canonically have
Let's find out.
music,
I agree.
Actually,
apparently.
I think I'll head back and wait by the entrance. I'm sure those vents are going to be much too narrow for my big dinosaur tail.
Your ass is bigger.
Really? I'm sure you'd fit.
Rex is right. Besides, we need a lookout at the entrance. It's an important mission. Can you do it?
Yes, sir!
And that is my cue to go look for a save point, because I know that this recording is an hour and a half long almost at this point, but I've had quite a few bits of death coming my way, so I have no idea how long the presumably 2 episodes that are going to come out of this are, but I'm guessing probably about 30 minutes each, first of which is going to have significantly more cutscenes than the second one. But again, this game is just, I don't want to say necessarily poorly paced, though it is. The fact that it has long stretches of cutscene isn't maybe necessarily long pacing or bad pacing, because pacing in that regard also heavily depends on how long of a play session the game, holy fuck, intends you to have at any given time. And I feel like this game really goes for the, you're playing for an hour or 2 at a time, at least, right? So then having like 20 minutes of cutscenes isn't so bad, but if you're cutting these up into 30-minute bits like I am, it becomes very unbalanced, because sometimes you have no cutscenes, or almost no cutscenes during an entire episode, and then you have episodes like, I think episode 6, the one where we played as Riku in the Realm of Darkness against a demon type, that was 90% cutscenes. And you don't make it, well, that's not entirely true. A lot of people do. You don't necessarily make a game always with the intent of this should work for YouTube Let's Players specifically. Most games aren't made that way. A lot of games are. That's what we call YouTuber bait, or I think I've heard people refer to it as PewDiePie bait. I'd like to extend that to YouTuber bait in general. I think there's a, again, nice little detail of the torch being there, or the flashlight, depending on how you like to go. Yeah, there is a, you guys are scary fuckers, but I think I can take you, because everybody will die when I do this. Or not. That's also an option, just don't die. Why would you ever give me something nice? So yeah, the fact that I say it's poorly paced because of the cutscene and gameplay ratio and how long it takes to get to either or. This is not necessarily a critique of the game and more an annoyance I have with my very specific use of the game at this moment in time. Which is... That was fucking useless. The game does have pacing issues. Those are not just it takes long for cutscenes to be over. That is not pacing issues. At least not... Can we please... get to the save point? Where the hell... I saw a save point. Where is it? Are we going to go 3 episodes here? Because it kind of feels like we might be going 3 episodes here. And I'm probably not going to make it to the grocery store either way. So at that point, it really doesn't matter that much. I like this one as well. I haven't really used this attraction flow too much in my initial playthrough of the game. Now that I'm using them more in my replaying of the game, why am I not returning to... There we go. I actually like Bubble Blaster quite a lot as well. I might actually start liking it more than the water thing. I don't know what it's called. Splash Mountain. It's Splash Mountain. Let's just call it what it is. It is Splash Mountain. Does this lead where I need it to go? It might not. I think this leads back to where I just was. Okay, so we go in here, and this leads us to this leads us away from the save point. That's not going to help me. I know, by the way, that I can just pause the game and put the PlayStation on standby at any point in time. But I do like to try to consider... Oh, it's not good. That is potentially real not good. I do like to consider the... save points as points where the game developers intend you to be able to take a bit of a break, and after which the game picks up with something interesting, so that when I start the next episode, we just don't start in a random hallway, we start with something interesting. That being said, I just died again! 2 security cameras. And that's really sad. Now that we're back here, I also changed my... Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. I also changed my shortcut menu so that I have Meow Meow on triangle, which is... probably going to be useful. I imagine it is. I just want to kill these out of spite. You can just skip this, I'm pretty sure, but it's much more fun to kill the things that just killed me, so that's what we're going to do. I'm also just going to immediately go for the finisher, because that does a very wide area of effect and damage. As you can see, it all immediately takes them out. Don't kill me? Thank you. And this now leads me, hopefully, maybe, to the fucking save point and the chest. I skipped out on another chest, I just realized, by replaying after dying. But that doesn't matter, because we've got a save point, which means I can end this damn recording.